kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. One of the tight ends motions right.
19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now the call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Complete out to the right. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Three.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's first and 10 at the 28.
Hawk 70.
Back to throw now. Escapes the pocket. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different parish.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go. Pass all 80.
Pass play coming here. On the move, headed right. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on third and long.
Pass all 80.
To the air on third and long. Pass is brought in by LaPorta. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Gibbs now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to Gibbs now on second. And it's
the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. Gibbs. And he's going to fight for it and get in. Touchdown. The Lions finish up their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, a great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Send this away. Starting from the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31. They're going to run it with Neal. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10, looking to throw. He rolls to his right. Gets this one, it's Devin Neal. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This tight end getting a run. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Throwing now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense staying out there on 4th. They say no to a 47-yard field goal. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And the sneak doesn't get it. Stops short of the marker, and that's a nice defensive stand to force a turnover on downs.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Throwing on 2nd. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his best way this game, but no results yet.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, Timed up right? It certainly wasn't.
And he's going to go down. Great work on the Saints. And they come up big on third down there with the set.
A number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Takes it in at the 21. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
25-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Tight end wheels in the shallow throw. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. All set to go now from the 35. They go play action on first down. Him over the middle. And he has it right in midfield here. It's about a yard short. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Saints first down.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Again to throw on second. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
All set to go now from the 35. They are throwing it again. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Throwing it again here. Gets it to Juwan Johnson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
They run with Neal. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 16.
Second down pass play coming. He brings it in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals are going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 21 yards on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cut back upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Looking in the air here. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So it's going to be second down and 10 on the other side, Brock. But we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Second and 10. Need something positive here. They're going to try and throw it here. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. He can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the first.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Another one caught by St. Brown. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions earn the chance to tie before halftime. Okay, we see this on occasion, but not that often, Brock. A rushing touchdown from the tight end spot.
Yeah, and that's exactly why you call it, right? Because you're not always expecting it, especially from a tight end. And for that defense, it's hard to ever anticipate the tight end getting a carry, and you have a limited window to react. Defense doesn't get it done. Touchdown for the offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tie things up at 14. Game up. They're all set to center away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It's this underneath to Neal. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
First and 10 at the 40.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Okay, 3. Let's go now. Go.
This will give here to Neal. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up third and 3.
From the gun on third down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Back to the air they go on second down. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. We got 14 yards on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap 60, trap 60.
1st down, play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take the lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there. Boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 32-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles. Gotta be lying.
Setting up to throw. Complete out to the right. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. That is good for Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10
From a great throw
46-yard
to a
line.
nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 8.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Goes to the hurry up here.
14 yards. That's good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
And the Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd and that playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
27-yard line.
They'll run now with Neal. You'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Now run by Neal. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
19, charge, go.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one. Offense up to the line fast.
3 yards. It's now third and goal.
They're going play action. And they get to him again. Well, after recording the sack, it looks like he is the one who's shaken up. We're going to get a stoppage here as he gets looked at. They want the touchdown on fourth and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Setting him on the dive. He's got a gain of 6 there. One Sanker in from the secondary, making that stop.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable throwing anything in your playbook.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That's caught for the first. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field. Tone of this drive. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, start.
He's going to throw it again. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
3rd and long for him here. He's going deep. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-point lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They'll throw to begin this drive. He put everything he had into this one. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Jeff Williams in on the play.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Puts him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. And cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Shaheed. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. It's on target to Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
The Saints will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's out the clear. The 50. He's at the 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but it's definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
This return starts at the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He's going to throw this one. Running a screen now for Jones. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 target. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Lions.
Now we're on the counter. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up the defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Hold it ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
They'll run the draw with Jones.
First down.
And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Lions. First down.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Come on.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense is ending up for 1st and goal.
That's the beauty of mixing up your play calling like a great boxer. You never throw the same punch. Throw some unique looks. And that jet sweep, highly effective at moving the chains.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
70. Here we go. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets some more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead.
Saints 20. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st, stay in 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Takes the 2nd down snap. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Working on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Lions' 27-yard
The
line.
give now out of the shotgun. And they'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
Third down from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. From the red zone on first. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
19 Tiger. Ready? 19, 18.
Rolling back, gets the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
4-yard line.
Ready? Go.
Quickly it goes into the hands of St. Brown. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third?
Come on. 19.
They'll throw, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now a give running right. Pushing it up past the 30. He runs it up to midfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
Coming off that carry, I go right back to it. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
36-yard line.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Let's go. Ready?
They give it to him again. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Red. Bronco 80.
They're going to pass it here. Rolling out to his left. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready?
This will be the final play of the game. Dive play straight ahead. And he does not get to that line. Looked for a moment like he might get there, but nope, fourth down.